What is up, Twitch? Good evening. Happy Sunday. Or yeah. I never know what day it is when I start these things, and that it's like I know what day it is throughout the day, and then all of a sudden when I start my stream and it's time to say, "Hey, happy whatever day it is," my brain is like, eh. So, happy Sunday, and thank you for joining me tonight on this stream, video game stream. Should be a lot of fun. I'm right in the middle of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and on the N64 emulator. Really, really stoked to return to this nostalgic, classic, classic game. Wonderful game, and right now I am adult Link, and I'm at Hyrule Castle, or I'm in the marketplace though. And right now, I am in pursuit of a couple things. I am in pursuit of more rupees, more of the money. I'm also in pursuit of acquiring Epona. Now that I have some the adult wallet and 125 rupees, like I can go and hopefully defeat the guy after a couple of tries already. I didn't quite get it, so go back, pay 50 rupees to race this asshole, and hopefully win. And then, so yeah, acquire Epona. And the other thing is acquire more hearts. Like I'm kind of on like a heart piece uh, mission right now, and acquiring those like those partial hearts to kind of get more, because right now I've only got looks like seven different heart piece, or seven hearts, and it's just not that much to work with right now. So I've really been neglecting. I've been kind of good on gold Skulltulas so far, but I've been neglecting my heart pieces and stuff. So Zach, what's up, dude? Hey, dude, it was so good to see you last night in the chat on CDL's um, stream. One of the things major things that I took away from that stream, that was a lot of fun, by the way. That was super sick, and I was really glad that, yeah, that stream, it was super cool. What did you enjoy about it from your standpoint? I'm wondering. One of the major things that I took a lot of different things away from it, and just like some of them are like normal things, like um, it was a cool initial exposure to the dynamic, where like the movement of the conversation is gonna go. I'm kind of an introvert actually, and so like sometimes it can be like difficult to find like that dynamic, that like social dynamic, and what the flow should be. I'm also like, this is the first collaboration I've ever done ever on somebody else's page, let alone like somebody's page that's very established. So and so like how much do I talk or like not talk, or like, so that was that, those normal things. But one of the major things that I walked away from was staying on top of the chat that's actually here on my stream, because like I started mine, right? So everybody would be alerted to what I was doing, and but I didn't put it on my schedule, like what was actually going on. So some people, I think, weren't aware of what was going on, even though like I made announcements and stuff. So I think, like, number one, be more attentive to what's going on my end, and tending to those comments the best that I can. It was kind of difficult though, honestly. Like that was really difficult, especially flying on top of that. But also just like notifying people more, and helping like redirect people over to the page, to CD's channel there or something like that. So I don't know. Like I don't really know but I know that I definitely want to be more attentive next time. Um, Yeah, the conversations were super interesting, super fun atmosphere too. Very, very fun atmosphere. There was a gang of people flying with us, and the countryside was so beautiful, and just the conversations going like all over, all different places. Like especially with Captain Arash, like with his like dropping a notification in Discord would definitely help. The word, oh yeah, Discord. I'll do that. Actually, that's a really good idea. I'll do that on Saturday when I'm doing it. I'll do it again on Saturday with Joey Bolo, and I will uh, put it in there. And just like a message, you're talking about just a message, right? Just like a straightforward, like, hey guys, today I'm over here at, CDL's page, 5 p.m. Pacific time. I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. But yeah, you're right. Like the conversations went in all kinds of interesting directions with Captain Arash with the Farsi like language stuff with his. We were talking. We were like practicing like the words and stuff. I'm so shitty at languages. Oh my god. I just don't practice them enough. But um, make a new channel and send off notification. Oh, we could do that. Or I could probably just add everyone in the general channel. I'm assuming instead of making a new channel like just for that, because everybody's in the general. So I could probably do that. But I like that idea, just using Discord and stuff to get everybody on the same page. But if you want to clutter general up, oh, that's a good point. Like if it's a channel just for that, like there's really the only thing that's going to be on there is uh just that, and people commenting on it and stuff, and yeah. I think that's a good strategy. I think right now there are so few people on my like associated if in my community that probably wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I think in general, like as the channel grows, then you definitely need something like that. And the discords for like the big people that I follow, they definitely have like a ton of different channels and stuff that I think. So I would just do that even regardless of how many people are in there. I would just do what the big dogs are doing and just do it that way. But it was a lot of fun, dude. I would definitely pick. I wish I picked a different airplane though, because we never really full stopped anywhere. And I guess I could have spawned and then just rejoined or whatever. But man, that Bonanza is like slow, dude. But that was dope. That was a really really cool experience. Really cool to talk about traveling and the motivational like spin on at the end there with like Arash and CD talking about their backgrounds, and um, it was cool to be able to talk from an instructor's standpoint actually. Uh, Although I never got to answer CD the question about the what type of student is better, a confident one or one that's like more skittish or like afraid. But did you end up shooting those approaches or just visual? Yeah, just visual. We actually didn't. It's so relaxed of an environment. It's not even like that, and so that kind of and that it actually worked. Like I didn't even touch down like at any places. I just pretty much flew the pattern, and I actually um tried like just some dogfighting little things, uh as people were like kind of circling, like doing circling maneuvers like over the field to the downwind, the base, and the final. I would kind of like, do out of plane like maneuvering and come back down to like create space and stuff. I just found opportunities to kind of work the dogfighting maneuvers, and not really. I know I can land. I don't need to like touch and go or anything like that. But Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was a really, really cool experience. I'm super pumped for part two on Saturday. I think I learned a lot. The Bonanza Bandit, the Banana Bandit, the Banana Bandit. I can get behind, dude, for sure. Um, yeah, it was a lot of fun, dude. It was a lot of fun. You know what? I need to change my name though from Sudden Chimp. Sudden Chimp was just like some random um um wait, what? Cute. Sudden Chimp was just some random, it was randomized. Like that is not something that I chose. I was just like, I don't know, pick one for me. And they were like, how about Sudden Chimp 6'5", whatever. And I was like, okay, whatever I can do to start playing this super soon. And I never really thought about it, but dude, I need to absolutely change the name to um, Clipped Wing Pilot. Like, duh, you know. Um, yeah, dude, it kind of like is one of the reasons I feel the same way. It's one of the reasons why I actually haven't changed it because I'm just so like, what the fuck even does that mean about it, you know? And oh my god, so cute. Girlfriend sending me adorable pictures. Oh my god. Yeah, it's so like weird. I'm just like, how is that um what Microsoft Flight Sim came up with for me, dude, random. But yeah, we gotta change that for sure. Really, the only guys that the guys from the channel like that already knew me, they knew what to look for. But I guarantee you, some people were like, "Dude, what's up with where's Clipped Wing at?" You know, it didn't dawn on me until I saw CDLs, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. His is the same name." And I'm like, "Of course it is." And I'm like, "Wait a minute. Of course mine isn't." Like that's shit. Um. All right. Let me actually turn up the volume. All right. Oh yeah, dude. So we just turned in those pose. Yeah, I'm really excited though about this flight on Saturday, man. Dude, how's your weekend going, man? It's good to hear from you. What's the latest and greatest, bro? Yeah, so right now I'm in pursuit of these heart pieces right now. And we got only 7 hearts, and I should have way more. Katie, you are absolutely right. I am 100% on your team. Forever, babe. Oh, dude, Zach, one thing I'm stoked about actually, and if you know anything about this, let me know. But oh, let's see, what did you say? Not too bad. Last day of work for the week. Hey, Friday. Fridizzle. Dude, that's awesome, man. You earned it, sir. Yeah, that's gotta feel good, man. That's gotta feel good. Dude, you have weekend plans? One of the things I was gonna say is, I am... Oh, dude, do it up here. One of the things I'm gonna do tomorrow is get that the GTN 750 for the sim, and just do the best that I can to, like, well, not do the best I can, that's kind of a weird thing to say, but to just research it a little bit. I know there are some free ones out there. I just want to get, I'll pay for it, but just to get that for planes like the PC-12, to, you know, to do that, because, man, that would be awesome. Hopefully getting up to fly again if the weather's good enough. That would be fantastic, man. Are you thinking another flight with some friends or just by yourself? Look at me, I'm on top of the world. Huh. Okay, we need to... Dang. Yeah, that would be really cool. Probably solo, just a quick hop over the mountains, do some practice, practice some tower ops. Super important skill to be on top of, and sounds pretty wise, man. Pretty wise. Wait, do I have beans? Ooh, you can only be as a kid. Well, actually, did I thought I planted one up here. Yeah, dude, you gotta keep those those communication skills up. Sounds like a solid plan. I know you're not working with like a ton of options over there, but I took Katie the other night, which was a lot of fun. Just on a date solo, and just like a nighttime flight. There's downtown LA at night, and then flying over LAX was the goal. That was a lot of fun, just doing a few laps around downtown LA. Whoa, shit. Where's that magic? Yeah, night flying. Let's see, what'd you say? My favorite airport cross countries closed for the winter, so that blows. But it'll be cool to start planning in places I haven't been. Yeah, dude. Maybe, you know, it's not closed in the sim. So it's like, do your thing, man. Like, you know, keep that proficiency up. And then, yeah, like you say, you know, just plan to go different places. You know what I would do, dude, if I were you, would be to, depending on, you know, how what your income's like base, because I know you work, and I know you know people down here, would be to, like, visit SoCal more, and, get checked out down here, and then just save up all the time to fly commercially out here, and do some flying, maybe like once a month or something. Not sure, whatever works. That would be awesome. Like, I think that's what I'm trying to do too. Eventually, when I have friends in Northern California, like in the Bay Area near San Francisco, and like in the Oakland. Well, he doesn't live near Oakland, but it would be like flying into Santa Rosa and flying in like the North Bay. And so one of the things I want to do long term is, you know, get checked out in a place over there. What does a typical instrument rating cost to start and finish typically down there? Really hard to say, because if you are pretty good, then you know, obviously you're spending less time in the plane. The other thing is I have I know you and I have talked about this. I know of a couple places with a Redbird that you can do your first, you know, it's an approved flight simulator, well, it's technically it's a training, advanced aviation training device. So you can do 20 hours of your 40 simulated instrument in that, and that saves you a lot. That saves you a lot of money, you know. So, you know, if you go that route, on top of all the sim that you can do on your own, just to get familiar with the terminal procedures, and you know, there's a lot that you can do, and I can help you with that too. That I'm sure you're well, it sounds like your instructor might not be able to help you with it, but just from experience, right? If he's like a young guy, but I'd be happy to help you like cost manage, like how all the different things you can do to get ahead of it. Then, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you did all of that, if you simmed, if you did the 20 hours of AATD instead of the airplane, and you know, you took care of all your ground, and like you did your written and shit, like before you even started your training, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if you could do it for like $6,000. Like instead of like 10,000 or 9,000, to really hack off like a few $1,000 for sure, for sure. $5,000 maybe, I don't even know, dude. I mean, typically it's like another $10,000, maybe 9,000, but it just doesn't need to be like that for somebody who's good at the sim, who does the AATD, and who does their own private sim. Like, you know, that's way less than I was expecting. Oh, dude, yeah, no. It's like, I would say worst case scenario, if you were really lazy about it and like we're not in the sim, and you know, you were all in the airplane and everything, and you went into it having no ground stuff done, probably $10,000. Like, it's another private, I would say, another private pilot. You know, the private was like 10, 11, you know, I don't know how much you paid for it, but it's not gonna be super cheap, you know. You're also doing a good thing by getting your cross countries and stuff, you know, taken care of. But, you know, ideally, a lot of the 50 hours is done under the hood. That would be ideal, where, you know, you get to a point where you can just get through the attitude instrument flying stuff, and you get through all the ground, and you get through all the holding and the approaches and like all that stuff, and you get as quickly as you can, get all those tools, like get good at them, and then as quickly as you can get to the cross country phase, and then you're just doing all kinds of cross country stuff, different approaches, tower en route, like GPS, automation, like all different kinds of things. You're putting all the pieces together to different airports that are in excess of 50 miles, you know. You said I paid a premium for my private. Bad weather, bad prep, cost me. Ooh. Expensive lessons learned, you know. Expensive lessons learned, but I hear you. I hear you. It's no good. Damn, we gotta get a pony. Oh, dude, no, I should try and do the graveyard first. Yeah, that's a super bummer, man. Sorry to hear about that, you know. That, but, I mean, as long as, you know, I can hear you saying, like, let me back this off a little bit. You know, that it's okay because you learned the lessons and stuff and you're just not going to do that again. Not that you did it willingly the first time, but you didn't know what you didn't know. Where is the dang... Definitely my fault for not studying and choosing to start in January. Well, that's definitely a leader's mentality, to accept responsibility and to just grow from it. And, you know, it sounded like you walked away with a lot of wisdom about, you know, future training and what to look out for and all that. And that's honestly what's important. But yeah, I'm glad that, you know, we can clear that up. Like, it's definitely not... It's, a lot can be done to reduce cost. Like, if you and I... Even if you decided to do your instrument rating there and not come to LA, there's a lot that you and I could do to go through all your ground and to go through lessons in the simulator, like in the sim, like just go through the Gleim syllabus and stuff, to just do it all in the sim. And you know what you could do too is like, you and I could be on Zoom and in the sim, like with each other. So like I'm in my sim and I could demo, and then I could like share my screen while I do that, and then when I'm done, you know, I'll give it over to you and you can share your screen and I can walk you through what I'm seeing, you know, just like we would in real life. And I'll tell you to, you know, you can hotkey the pause button, and at certain times I'll be like, pause, you know, and you'll pause it and I'll be like, okay, you know, see how this and this is what's going on, like. So, you know, we could definitely do that all fucking day long, you know. And we can cross country to places. Like, we could, dude, we can make it that instrument rating very, very cheap for you. Very, very cheap. And then obviously if you come like work with me, then that would be the bomb. But yeah, I absolutely, dude. And if it ends up being that, then I'm there, you know, for the ground for sure. Yeah, that would be really, really cool. And you know, I can get familiar. Like, if you end up actually wanting to do your instrument rating there, you know, I can get familiar with your area, and we can work with, you know, out of your airport, like what the departure procedure is out of your airport and all that stuff. And, or, you know, all what the departure procedures in your area are, and if you have, you probably don't have tower en route, but so no problem at all. I think just regroup and just kind of when you know you're gonna be flying, like just keep up with your proficiency. Like, you know, you watch my channel and stuff, and you know, you're taking note and you're like experimenting with things. Like, when you're ready to go. What's that? Okay. From the depths of the well. They probably would. I looking at the chart in that area, the airports are not that far apart, and actually, let me see. Hold on one second. And I know you know what you're talking about, so I'm not really like challenging what you know, but it seemed to me that it wasn't that bad. Let me let's look together really quick. So it was, you were like over here, I think, right? JAC, right? I know that you were by Jackson Hole. Yeah, you're Driggs, right? You were DIJ, if I'm remembering correctly. You're out of DIJ, right? You're out of Driggs. Yeah. All right. Cool. So I see here Jackson, but that's right next door. So from Driggs to Idaho, no, that's not even 50. IDA is not an option. I mean, it's a towered airport. It's better than nothing, but in terms of 50 nautical miles, like that's not an option. You do have oh Jesus, man. You have Bozeman, but that's like fucking like far. That's like, pretty gnarly. Um just south of Idaho Falls is the go-to. Pocatello, that's right. Okay. Let me see here. Just to the south. Yeah, Pocatello. Okay, cool. So you got Pocatello. Um, why is this not letting me like delete? That's so weird. So Pocatello's 83. That's good. Um, you've got, what about Pocatello to Jackson? Because it doesn't have to be from 50 miles from your departure airport, from your home airport. Like you could do uh you could do a cross country where it's like you could go definitely between those three airports. Only one of those, I think. Oh no, but I mean for it to count as 50 nautical miles. Yeah, to count as 50 nautical miles, it's got to be a flight where you land at an airport 50 miles away. But if one of those, um, like let's say that you did a flight to Idaho Falls, or I'm sorry, to Pocatello, or yeah, let's say you went to Idaho Falls first and then Pocatello, um, uh, that you could still count Idaho Falls as a part of that cross country, I guess. The mountains between Driggs and Jackson is something my instructors don't like doing. They might be more lenient though for an instrument rating. Yeah, let's see here. What else? Oh, if you go to the south, what if you just keep going? You could go. I would go Jocelyn. TWF is down there. If you just keep going, TWF is another 88 miles. So we're talking about long cross country stuff. Let me actually get the world low here. Yeah, these are like reasonable MEAs. If you've got um damn, dude. Yeah, these are like actually kind of gnarly. So, I mean, that's 14, 15. Fuck. Um I'd be just trying to go as low as I could to I'd try and go to Osity, and then from Osity then 8,000. I'd like to get experience in Charlies and Bravos, and the closest Bravo is Salt Lake. Well, that's the real deal. Like honestly, like this isn't really that. The only challenging thing about this environment is are the altitudes, but it's like, and the planning aspect, which is important, but it's just not gonna be fast. It's not gonna be that interesting in terms of complexity. Um, Pocatello to, this is a 7. This could work though. Pocatello to what is this? Burley. Pocatello Burley to Twin Falls. Is that what you said? You said something about Twin Falls or no? I thought you said something about Twin Falls, but um closest Charlie is really the closest Charlie is Boise? Um Now if I'm not, no, I'd never flown past Pocatello. Yeah, now that would be a really interesting, your long IFR, you could do that. And I need to check the reg actually, cuz let me actually look at the requirement, the part 61 requirement. And it's the general, I want to say the 61 no, not this, not this. Aeronautical experience. Is it this? And we can talk about this later sometime if you want to get back to Zelda. I don't want to make you work during game time. No, it's all good. I actually just want to, I actually want to, because I've been thinking about it. And I do want to, like, just keep it in my mind, like, in case you do come down here, or multi-engine rating. Yeah, this isn't really. And it's all good. I'll get back to Zelda here in a second, but I'm just curious. For the instrument rating, basically, I just want to. I believe that your long IFR cross country needs to be 3 towered airports, and I don't know why I'm remembering it like that. Instrument rating. Medical certificates, type ratings, prerequisites for practical test. Flight review. Oh yeah, maybe students. No, that's like, yeah, regular student pilots. Hmm. Yeah, is it not in here? The private pilot. There's the long, this is all Yeah, I mean, if 1,000%, I'm just trying to work with you on like, if it's not practical to do it here, like, dude, if you could come here and just knock it out, we would just do that, and then I mean, shit, I already know how to do it here. But and then you would go home, and you would be so fast, you would be so good, and you would realize like, how it's not that bad over there, really at all, because you're going to be all trained over here. Why can I not find the instrument rating? Bam, there it is. Okay, aeronautical knowledge. We need experience. So the cross-country procedures, including one cross-country flight in an airplane with an instructor, an authorized instructor, performed under IFR when the flight plan's been filed and everything. 250 miles. Instrument approach at three different kinds of approaches. Oh no, just three different approaches. Yeah, no, that's actually totally true, Zach. And you'd be good in other, gnarly, dense places as well. Like you'd be totally competent. You'd be like totally fine. Um, including one cross country of a flight, airplane with authorized instructor. So it's really just the three different types of approaches, and of course you're gonna stop, and just kind of um uh you do need to land there. So for it to count as a cross country, you can't just do the approaches. But I don't see anywhere that it needs to be towered. I want to say that, yeah, and it doesn't need to be towered for the private pilot either. So, yeah, I guess I'm just wrong about that. That's okay. Let me just double check that. For the long cross country, full stops, 3 points, 3 takeoffs and landings to a full stop at an. Yeah. Oh, okay. So separate. So of the 10 hours of solo flight time in a single engine airplane, you need 3 takeoffs and landings to a full stop, like at an airport with a tower. So that's what I was confusing. That's what I thought. Okay. Um. Yeah. So I think I definitely see options here, and like I see other options too. Like you could come down here to. I see some other ones down here. Oh, and that's what you were saying, Salt Lake. But that's a really good, between um, Pocatello and Burley, 7,000 foot MEL or MEA. So yeah, I mean, if you're thinking about coming down here for it, I mean that just simplifies everything. But um, just so you know, like if it turns out that money is a little tighter than that and you're not really able to, like we can work together to figure that out, and still totally make it work. And there's absolutely no reason why we couldn't sim, and do the actual grunt work together to um do the IFR flying with ATC down here, in the sim. Still make you fast. Now, dude, I'm looking at. There's a way to get on the roof of this shit. So, when you're an adult, use the hook shot to get on top of the roof of Granny Potion Shop and then talk to the guy up there and he'll give you the piece of the heart. You can reach the roof by standing on the fence right in front of the windmill after you acquire the long shot. Oh, we don't have the long shot. You can reach the roof from many other locations. This heart piece can be acquired. Oh, but way earlier in the game, when Link first reached Kakariko as a child, you can climb on top of the lookout tower, face to the south, and side jump to the left. This will cause you to land on top of the fence when you can use the climb up the roof. Okay, cool. So let's try and do that. If we have to have the hook shot, that sucks. Okay. How far in am I? I am, I'm not that far in. So looking at the progress, like in terms of, I don't know how familiar with this game you are, but you know, as an adult, you work your way through the different temples, and Temple of Light, Forest Temple, and like Fire, Water, Spirit, and like something else. But so I'm only here, so you know, I barely just got Epona. I'm just trying to get stronger with these heart pieces right now before I move on too much. The next thing I want to do, besides get these couple of heart pieces and get Epona, is what is Fire Temple, I guess, over in Death Mountain. But please work. Please work. I'm just trying to, I'm on this like guide. This shows that I can wait, that... This is weird, dude. Use the hook shot to get on top of the roof of Granny's potion shop, and then talk to the guy. You can reach the roof by standing on the fence right in front of the windmill. After you acquire the long shot, you can reach the roof from many other locations, but we don't have that yet, and that's fine. Yeah, dude, damn. Maybe like a better... Dude, have you been in DCS at all? I thought I saw you... Oh yeah, baby! I thought I saw you in Discord the other day saying that the Discord was telling me that you were... Fuck yeah, dude, that you were in DCS. You've been still getting at that F-18? An hour a night? Dude, I was already scared to fly against you. And now I'm even more scared. That's great, buddy. What are you working on? Are you working on like navigation or anything like that? Dogfighting still probably. There's so much to learn with that. All of it's been navigation, IMC, carrier landings. Damn, dude. Hardcore. Hardcore. That's so cool, buddy. Shit. Oh my god, I fucked up. I should have just went. You said the ILS still gives you major trouble though? Yeah, dude, it's a doozy, man. It's a doozy for sure. So that's IMC, huh? Like, not just nighttime, but actual, like, IMC. It's just so sensitive, you know? It's just such a sensitive, like, situation. It's so interesting, you know, to, how quickly the situation can get out of hand if you're not on top of it. No, fuck. Fuck yeah, dude. God, this has been pissing me off. I'm so glad that I got it. Now that I'm not, like, super focused. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm still really bad at getting on speed. Getting the right angle of attack makes it even harder. You know what? You know what I was noticing the other day when we were doing it? Is, it's, and we already know this, you know, as pilots, we know to, the importance of, like, taking care of problems very early is the way to go. And, oh, dude, I gotta concentrate on this. I wonder if I could just, like, go over there. Hell yeah, buddy. We got to take care of problems early, and so I think from what little flying that I've done compared to you, I can tell though already, like, the trick is to notice when the trend is bad, and the sooner that you can identify a trend that is going south and just doing something about it, don't wait until the speed is actually low, because then it's been too late, right? You need to make sure that the speed, that you catch the trend, that if you're like a knot or two, now 3, 4, 10 knots too slow, that you realize, no, that's because I'm at a power setting. If your speed is gradually decreasing and your angle of attack is increasing and you're in a slight descent, it's like, dude, power, like, get the power in there, like, nice and early. And and just to catch up to the process, like the trend is also in one direction, but also because of the lag, the turbo lag, or the turbine lag, I guess, or whatever. It's not a turbo, but like the spooling like lag, it's even more delayed and pronounced and exaggerated, and things get out of control or out of hand like way more so, you know. So your corrections need to reflect that, and really it's about like getting that putting the vector marker, the velocity vector, that little green circle, in a position on the HUD to where the velocity vector will tell you like where the plane is headed, and if that will give you insight into like if the trend is going to be in a good direction or not. I was noticing that where I was a little bit low on my ILS, on my glide slope, and trying to pitch up, but the velocity, I didn't have the power in, so the velocity vector stayed put, and here I am increasing my angle of attack, or you know, maybe not increasing power fast to a large, you know, enough degree where velocity vector didn't move really, and so I stayed on below the glide path, you know, and the glide slope. And what I really needed to do, and I realized too late, was make a power adjustment to get the velocity vector in a position to reverse the trend, you know. So just little things like that, I think that you'll and you already have such great control of the airplane, all that formation flying that you were doing and stuff. Like, I'm sure you'll get it in no time, dude. Okay, so we have these two different heart pieces. What else? We've got to plant a couple of seeds as a kid, which we can do. And the couple of these other ones are actually the kid as a child. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. So right now we actually need to go back to being a kid for now. You said definitely I sink like a brick on final every time. I always overshoot and undershoot when I power up. I see. You know what you might want to experiment with is, and this will serve you really well in your instrument rating as well, like just in general, this is how we make corrections when we fly, is you start off with a power adjustment that initially that is too much, like that's actually I think I could teleport. Wait. You start off with a power adjustment, you know, or whether it's an attitude adjustment or a power adjustment, is you start off with something that's a little more exaggerated, just to get the trend reversing in the right direction, and then once the trend is actually reversed and you can confirm that it's in the right direction, then reduce the input that you had. So like, you know, if you're descending and you don't want to descend, like put a lot of power in initially, not obviously don't go afterburner, but put a pretty good amount of power in, get the trend go, especially in an airplane like that that's heavy. Get the trend going in the other direction, then back the power off, and then that's a little more so you're like truly like literally throttling. Have you been trying that approach, or is it pretty much kind of little adjustments you've been trying to make, like too little too late or something? Oh fuck, I didn't get Epona, damn it. That's okay. You know, apparently at back here there's something. I think I just don't have a great feel for how the airplane sinks at slow speeds, and I over-exaggerate or underestimate it. I see. I see, I see. Let's see here. Actually, what does this tell me to do? Yeah, that's a tough one. It's tough to feel it when you're not in real life, and um, when you're talking about a plane that heavy, that's a tough one to, you know, respond to. So during the night, there are lots of dogs roaming around the streets. If you touch one, it will follow you until you enter a If you touch one, it will follow you until you enter a building or leave the area entirely. There is one specific dog we want, which is the white one who is hanging out by the blue stall in the market. It's located to the left of the exit leading back to the market. Um, um, Make it follow you, then head over for to the right a bit and enter the back alley between the buildings. Enter the door straight ahead to your left, which is the only open at night. Inside you will find Mamamoo Yan, who is constantly raving about her little Richard during the day. For bringing it back, she will give you a piece of a heart. Oh yeah, baby. Where's this dang... How do I get this dog to follow me, man? Oh, can I only have one dog follow me at a time? You almost hit 50,000. Oh, fuck this dog. think this was telling me how I can... Or leave the area entirely. Fuck. You said you've almost hit 50,000 channel points on my stream. That's the highest I've ever had on any channel. Dude, I'm not surprised. You're the shit, dude. You've been like hanging out for a while. And I just love it, man. Yeah, I've felt really fortunate to have crossed paths for sure. Damn. Leave me alone, dog. God, maybe I can kill him, you know? Dude, so do you get channel points by just like participating, like from all the participation that you do and like all the chatting and stuff? Is that how that works? If this dog follows me into the temple, I'm gonna be pissed. I gotta avoid these dogs. Don't touch them, don't do anything. I gotta... Shit, shit, shit. Okay, awesome. We got it. We got it. You get them for subbing, watching. I think it's like 100 every 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, that's great, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. That is, I'm not surprised at all. You're always hanging out. You're always like, you know, chatting and contributing awesome stuff. Awesome thoughts. I look forward to it every time I stream, actually, to hanging out and just being able to chat. Where's this fucking dog at, dude? Hey. Dude. Thank you. God damn. What? Wait, that's not your dog? Wait, which fucking dumb dog is yours? The one who's hanging out by the blue stall in the market. To the left of the exit leading back to... By the blue stall in the market. Okay. Thought that's the one that I did, dude. Shit. Okay, next to the blue stall. Is that not the blue stall? Yeah, dude. That's totally it, man. Let's try this again. Dude, that's literally the one that I did. Alright, that's okay. Awesome. Very cool, dude. So we're working on... You know what? Ocarina is my favorite Zelda, but you know, one thing I want to play... I want to do more Zelda, like, games. Like, you and I were talking about. I haven't played Twilight Princess. I want to get into Majora's Mask after this. I did play Majora's Mask. I did really like it. It's definitely darker. I remember it being darker. I just like this. From what I can remember, this story always left the bigger impression on me. And oh god damn it. I remember, for some reason I remember more freedom in this game. I like the idea. I don't know if you ever played Majora's Mask, but I mean, I kind of like in this one, you're not really, the time constraint isn't, the time aspect isn't so heavy. Like, it's not that big of a deal once you learn how to manage it in Majora's Mask. But yeah. Favorite game from a story and narrative standpoint. So, as much as I really enjoy the depth of Witcher 3, and like, you know, especially having read the first couple of stories, I haven't gotten that far. In fact, I want to start that up again and go a little bit deeper. I do like, I think Skyrim for me has to be the biggest. Because never before have I played a game like that where the narrative is so complex. There are so many independent storylines going on at the same time that you can fully commit yourself to. Matter of fact, I was thinking about playing some Skyrim tonight. You can fully commit yourself to, you know, being involved in. Whether it be politically and, like, what's going on in Skyrim politically, or more sociologically, like, just things that are going... Or, I should say, like, mythologically. Like, there are, you know, there's the mythological aspect of it. And it's just the shit. I think the main storyline is strong. I think that, you know, with the blades, I believe they're called the blades, and the revival of this. I did not play Oblivion, so I basically haven't played any of it. Like, I started it and it never really got deep into it. That's another one that I would totally play, that I would stream. My sister loves Oblivion. I think that she likes Oblivion more than Skyrim, and she loves Skyrim. So... I don't know. Did you ever play Oblivion? I think it's crazy that, you know, you're as young as you are and, like, you know about this shit. Because Oblivion seems dope. Especially because one of my probably my favorite aspect of Skyrim is the Daedric quest stuff that you can do. It's so, like, all the different things that you can do in all the different places in in the province of Skyrim that the Daedric quests take you. They take you into the mountains. It takes you to caves. It takes you to like oh my god, like all these different places, dude. Like it takes you to where else, man? Like it's you know, it starts in the forests. There's like in all these different places that this takes, it takes you to different realms, you know. And I was like, what is all this about, like this Daedric stuff? And you know, that's what Oblivion apparently is all about. The Oblivion Crisis with the portals to Oblivion, Oblivion being where the Daedric lords, the Daedric princes like live. I'm just like, whoa, the fact that that went out of control. And you know what, that game, to have it, you know, whereas like Skyrim focused on the Dragonborn, to have Oblivion focus on like this hero that's gonna close these gates to Oblivion, like what the fuck, this is crazy. You said you watched my brother play. You watched your brother play a lot of old games. Ended up playing them later. Gotcha. So you had your exposure. I think Skyrim's still better, but if Oblivion got a remaster, I'd play it until the end of time. Dude, exactly. That would be the shit. That would be the shit. But you know, I would absolutely play it. I think kind of like what we're looking at here with, you know, the N64 emulator is, I think it looks good enough. You know, I think, like, when did it come out? Was Oblivion, like, 2003? Am I super far off? I wonder if the graphics would be all that bad. But dude, an Oblivion remaster would be fucking the shit, dude. That would be the shit. And the fact that it was such a like a fan favorite, and the way that they remastered Skyrim, you know, there's like the Game of the Year edition that where they actually did remaster it. I don't see why they wouldn't do that for Oblivion. Wait, shit, what did that say? Yeah, I know really nothing too much. In fact, dude, most of what I know about the game, I've read about it in books in Skyrim. You know, like you could read all these books and shit, is reading about the Oblivion Crisis and stuff, but otherwise I'm not really totally sure, you know. What do you like about it? What is it about it that you would play that until the end of time if and hopefully when, you know, they do that remaster? I'm curious. And is that a game that you would want to see play like this on here? I am also curious, what is it about Skyrim that you think is better? Like, why would, you know, why would you say that Skyrim is better? But yet if they did a remaster, like, you would play that until the end of time. Almost like if you know, they did a remaster, you know, that would be the deciding factor. It has all the great elements that Skyrim has story-wise. Shut up, really? Whoa, that's a statement. Because they really do. Skyrim was just amazing. I mean, the way that they did that, dude, with like the politically, especially with the Aldemary like Dominion, the Thalmor coming in and like teaming up with the Empire to oppress and like really exercise like their hand like on, you know, the people of Skyrim, and like make them use their currency and make them like, you know, stop, you know, worshiping Talos, and you know, and the civil war between like the Stormcloaks and the Empire, like that whole fucking thing, and the tensions rising is like, whoa, dude, like what the hell's going on? And that there are these like bases, you know, whether it's in like Windhelm for the Stormcloaks or Solitude, you know, for the Empire, is like, wow, like this is really crazy. It's just a much bigger map in Skyrim, more things to do. That's one thing I love too. It's like just spending time just doing a bunch of shit. God, this makes me want to play Skyrim like right now. But like, yeah, whether it was the Civil War or like I said, the Daedric quest or the Dragonborn quest, bro. As much as I love Solitude is a down ass place, dude. Like I love that place. It's so beautiful with the shipyard like down beneath, and it's like one of the best places you could go to, like, you know, get your shit, like, and you know, the armory there, the Bard's College, everything. Like, despite that, like, fuck the Imperial, dude. Stormcloak. Now, if you're an Imperial, like, that's cool too. We could definitely still be friends. We're gonna have to meet, like, you know, in secret though, so that we don't get like beheaded. But I was sympathetic to. Plus, General Tullius like seems just like an asshole. Because here's my thing, dude, is like, whatever side is the more powerful one or not, like, obviously the Empire is more, you know, has more, like, force behind them, but I'm just like, dude, don't be coming in here, like, telling people that they can't worship this guy, you know? Hey! Like, he sacrificed himself, apparently, or something. I actually don't know the whole story behind Talos, but... So, to really have a dog in the race, but I just hate the fact that, you know, they're coming in and, like, I don't know, scheming with the Thalmor, dude, and just shit like that. I'm like, fuck you guys, dude. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing. That's so funny, because I was like, I actually want to see it from their point of view. That's what my thought was. I was like, okay, what from their point of view, what is going on here? Because, you know, from their side, like, you just, and from other places that are Imperial affiliated, like, what I guess is Falkreath Imperial? I forget, but, like, you know, you hear at different places, like, you know, that Ulfric was, like, you know, like an asshole or something, and whatever. Or, but yeah, I don't know. The whole thing with, like, you're not allowed to worship Talos, I'm like, fuck you. Like, I do kind of like how the Jarl of Whiterun is kind of like, hey, like, in the middle. He's like, first of all, like, fuck both sides because we're having to deal with dragons. And, you know, that was kind of cool because Whiterun is sort of like in the middle between Solitude and Windhelm, so it's like geographically like middle ground. And then here he is, like, kind of, it could go either way. He's kind of impartial, but yeah, I don't know. I just have a hard time, like, I'm not prejudiced against the Dark Elves by any means. I've even been a Dark Elf, like, several times. Those Thalmor, though, dude, just fucking so sketchy. Anybody who's gonna team up with them. I'm totally gonna play Skyrim after Zelda, dude. I think I'm gonna pull an all-nighter, dude. I got so much rest. Like, I like friggin' napped most of my Sunday. But when that Civil War goes down, that shit was wild, dude. I was like, whoa. You know, one of my favorite parts of that game was actually, I believe, yeah, it was along the main story quest line with the Dragonborn and all that shit, where you're actually, when you go to Sovngarde and you battle Alduin in like that shadowy realm, that's dope as fuck. I wanted that actually instead of this. I mean, the rocket poster that's behind me is pretty cool, but I've been on the lookout for like an Alduin poster, like a Alduin tapestry like that. When something with him, like looking up at all of the purple like column of clouds, and then his silhouette up there flying, that shit would be dope. Did you ever do any of those? You probably did, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase. What Daedric quests have you done? Like, are you familiar with? Do you have a favorite Daedric quest? Or do you even like that aspect? You know, I could see that being like, that is my favorite aspect of the game. Having not played that much of the expansion pack, by the way, of the expansion stuff, but the Daedric stuff is so intriguing. Like, I like it because of it is very fringe. But I can also see that being a criticism, that it's like too out there and not relevant or something like that. Reach the top of Death Mountain. To get this piece of heart, you need to get on top of Impa's house in the building southwest of Kakariko Village. You can get there by either catching a ride from the Owl atop Death Mountain as a child, or use the hookshot as an adult. And once you get up there, jump off the east side. There's a ledge of the fence. Enter the hole in the wall, which takes you into a cage inside with house with a cow. Damn, shit. Okay, cool. So I need to actually go up to Mehrunes Dagon. Mehrunes Dagon is which relic was it? Which Daedric or excuse me, artifact was it? Was that the... It was a knife, wasn't it? A knife of some kind, I think. Mehrunes Dagon's knife is like because it's not the mace. I know the mace is the dagger he had to put back together. I forget if it was steel or if it was ebony or what, but let's see here, shit. What time is it? it show what time it is on here? It's actually about to be nighttime. I can go back to this. So, once you have a lot of rupees to throw around, enter the graveyard, talk to the guard at the Kakariko village to check the time. You will have an option of playing his heart-pounding grave digging tool for 10 rupees. Speak to him when he's standing in front of a soft patch of soft soil. Pay up and you see what you find. Mostly you find nothing, but occasionally you get rupees. Eventually you will find a piece of heart. Unfortunately, it's completely random shit. So you could end up being here a while. Okay. Well. Yeah, Mehrunes Dagon though was a remind me again, why was that one a great one? I forget. I forget that one. Dude, to me, one of like the top ones were was it I forget if it was Sanguine or Sheograth. The drinking one, the Night of Debauchery, where it's like the drinking game, you wake up like all fucked up in the Temple of Dibala, and it's like a pigsty in there, you just wrecked the place, and they're like, dude, get the fuck out of here. And the fact that, you know, you went on this, you went on this crazy like drinking, first of all, you meet him like in the bar or in the tavern, and doing these like, you know, doing this drinking game. Oh, Molag Bal, that's right, the haunted house Molag Bal in Markarth, where you get the mace, I believe, right? And you have to like beat the dude's ass who's in, and he's like, yes. Yeah, I think that was Sheograth with the Night of Debauchery and stuff. But oh my god, dude, one of my favorite ones is, I want to say it was Sheograth. Actually, I want to say was that Night of Debauchery was Sanguine, if I'm correct. Sheograth was actually one of my favorites. Speaking of Solitude, when you're doing Pelagius stuff, and you're out there like, you know, learning about the legend of like the you know, Pelagius's curse and everything, and like why you're not allowed into the wing, Pelagius's wing. And what ends up happening is you make your way in, and you go to this, like, you trip out and you go to this realm where the Daedric Lord, I want to say Sheograth, is there to like walk you through the things that tormented King Pelagius before he like committed suicide, I think. I'm like, what the fuck? And you go through his like the 3 like stages of what had him all fucked up, which I think were night terrors, like fear, and like, or jealousy or some shit like that. Like there were like 3 different things that you go through, and you're like battling like his own mind, like the demons that he was battling in his mind, and you see what he was like going against, you know. And that's a wild one. That's really, really crazy. I'm like, what the fuck even is this? This is wild. Like, and it has nothing to do with even the story. So Pelagius, the night terrors of Pelagius and shit were freaking cool. And what's it? Oh, the Nightingales, the Thieves Guild shit. And you learn that the Thieves Guild was like, it's rooted in this old, like almost secret society type thing going on. And you learn that the Nightingales actually worshipped, what's her name? I forget what the... I forget what the... Starts with an N. The Daedric Prince. I forget what her name is. Nocturnal. Your favorite guild storyline? Yeah. Thieves Guild is actually really cool. You know what? I'm gonna play some Skyrim, dude. I can't take it anymore. Thieves Guild was the shit. And so, yeah, Nocturnal, you know, the Nocturnal thing, holy crap, dude. That was really cool. And how sick is that Brotherhood? That's my favorite one, I think. I think the Dark Brotherhood is my favorite. Thieves Guild's pretty sick. Thieves Guild's pretty sick. What's another one? Of like the guild. What's another one? Thieves Guild. Because I know it's different for Oblivion. Dark Brotherhood. But yeah, dude, the drama in Riften is like wild, you know? The drama in Riften is wild, and that kind of goes into things like politically too, like the Blackbriars being like politically the political elite. That is kind of an interesting thing going on, like in Riften. And you know, sabotaging their stuff is pretty cool. But yeah, Brian Hold, or what's his name? I forget what his name. Brick, hey, what's going on, man? Thank you so much. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. That I had a blast too, and I can't tell you like enough. Thank you so much for both supporting like me doing that and helping me out, but really really helping me out, like firsthand, like helping find those airports and being willing, like I got your message, you know, to help me with the GTN. I am going to do that tomorrow and look into that. I might just get a paidware one for you know, just see, I know there's a free one through the flightsim.to and stuff, but I think there was the real X something, you know. But the point is I just really appreciate like your support and just being super cool, because very much like what we were talking about last night in the stream about good energy, good people being supportive, like you're definitely one of those dudes that have been like that too. And you contribute great things, great energy, like to the community. So yeah, no, you're awesome, man. You're awesome. And I will be getting that 750 tomorrow at some point. I've got some other stuff to do, but I want to do that. I want that 750, like, you know, when we do the PC12 stuff that I want to do more of. And I know that there's a Piper Arrow compatible for the other one. You know, I was thinking about getting the Piper Arrow. So I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I definitely want to do that and utilize that. It's such a modern tool. It's like an actual tool that people are going to be utilizing. The 430 and the 530 are definitely standards as well, but you're seeing more and more of these more advanced GPS units that I do want to help people understand how to use and stuff. So I do want to get that figured out. And I'll look into anyway, so I just really appreciate it. You're awesome. If you get the Arrow, make sure to get the Just Flight version instead of the Carinado. Okay. Gotcha. I think, actually, it's funny that you bring that up, because I'm pretty sure I saw that and I was like, I don't even know what Just Flight is. But when I went to the GTN 750 page. I think it was. It might have been the. I forget which one, because I've been looking at two different places for the 750, and one of them said, like, like, what are the compatible aircraft, and I was going down to, what aircraft it's compatible for, and I think it said Just Flight. Yeah, has what most people consider to be the best GA planes in Microsoft Flight Sim right now. Just Flight, huh? I'm gonna say Just Flight Sim. Let's see here. Wow. Okay. Flight simulators. Maybe add-ons. Is that where I'm going? Oh yeah, and then there's aircraft, military, airport. Ooh, vintage airports or vintage aircraft. Tools and utilities. So yeah, what's up with these light aircraft? So it's better than Carinado? Is that what you're saying? I've really had good experiences with Carinado. It was like I don't think I've ever been let down actually. They're kind of limited on the types of aircraft. I guess they're getting more, but for oh, there's a Mustang there. Okay, cool. The Mustang that I have is actually really nice too. CJ4. I do like my working title CJ4 there already. What else they have? There's some good stuff here. Oh, they have an Archer for X-Plane 11? No way, I've been looking for one. Archer's like one of my favorite airplanes ever. If I were to actually buy an airplane, if it wasn't high performance, I would absolutely get an Archer, 1,000%. Oh, that's so cool that they have one for X-Plane 11. And it's a G1000? Actually, I kind of wish it wasn't. Yeah, dang. I kind of wish it was the... Dang. But that's cool. G1000's nice. Really? That's... Huh. Just Flight has the closest to training level plane in GA. Coronado seems to spend more time on looking good than they do fully functional. I mean, yeah, the circuit breakers aren't going to work in Coronado, but I've really, I mean the PC12 that I'm using, like that's pretty fully functional. The ADFs work, like the VORs work, like all the switches work. I'm pretty sure. Oxygen, cabin pressurization. Um, ah, I guess it could have weather. There's no radar in it. There's no traffic in it. That's true, actually. Now that I think about it, there's some. So that's cool. I'll try it. I'll definitely try new things for sure. Wow, there is a lot available though. That's pretty sweet. The Turbo Arrow. Ooh yeah. That would actually be really nice. A Turbo Arrow. Do you know is the um that 750 is the GTN 750 functional with the Turbo Arrow? Because if I'm gonna buy an airplane, I wanna is this even for X-Plane 11? Um oh no, this is for Aerofly. Oh Jesus Christ. My bad. Yeah, I was gonna say the other Arrow looked good, but if I could find a turbo, that'd be awesome because then I can Carinado. Okay. So they're actually turning you on to Carinado too. Yeah, there's some good stuff on here. Cool, man. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I have all the Just Flight arrows, Warrior. Yeah, I was thinking about getting that Just Flight arrow. The I saw that there was a Warrior on there too. That's pretty awesome. Warrior's another really great airplane, but that's like the 172 um kind of version of it. You make the call, but I have both of them, and the Just Flight one is much. Oh, I believe you. That and that's what's really helpful about you letting me know that is I definitely I don't want to be stuck in my ways like at all. I want to know like what's the best one out there, and since I fly my sim, I do go for proficiency and I try and maintain proficiency for my real world flying, like using the sim. If there's a better one out there, like I need to know, and I really appreciate you letting me know that. They have bundles with Just Flight, and I think I got the Turbo Arrow 3 and 4 in a bundle. But what is that for? Is that for let me start this game here. Is that for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020? What's that for? Explain. Ooh, available now. Skyrim Anniversary upgrade, huh? Right now, the community is waiting on the Kodiak to come out. It will be the next training level plane for Microsoft Flight Sim, released in December 17th. Um, that's cool, man. That's cool. Oh wait, what the hell? The two Blender guys are waiting for PMDG to release the 777 and the 37. Um, yeah, I would love to try the that arrow. That sounds awesome. Survival adds the need to sleep, eat, sleep, and stay warm. It also adds additional challenges such as no fast travel, enables survival mode. I'm good. Okay, so it's been so long since I've played this. I'm actually gonna hold on. Ooh, let's take a look at the Discord. All right, let's see here. Okay, here it is. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. And okay, cool. So you have those two VORs right there. Um, oh, what? It's a 750. It's a 750 and the 650 right there. If you don't have the 650, is it just on top of like a radio 2? Like it's just a radio comm nav 2? Damn, that's super sick looking, dude. Wow. Yeah, look at the zoomed in picture. God, that looks just like it too. So remind me again, if you would please, um, when you download the like when you have this, let's say that you have the Turbo Arrow, right? And you go and you do the okay, two questions. Number one, for you with this Arrow and the 750, how are you keeping the data current? So like if you're going to be doing RNAV approaches, if you're going to be doing GPS navigation, if you're going to be doing GPS like based departure procedures, how are you keeping that information current? Is this the best option? Like in other words, like it seemed to me that someone was talking about that I needed a Garmin subscription and this and that to keep it updated, or should I try and look elsewhere for a different 750 that would utilize, Navigraph, my Navigraph, That's my first question. And then second question is, in terms of compatibility with other aircraft, is it only compatible for one airplane? How do you actually enable the 750 in different aircraft? Like, I would love to use it in the 172. I would love to use it in the PC-12, You don't know? Okay. I'll check into it. I'll look into it. You're not sure about the updates? All good, dude. All good, man. You're good. You're good. Why do I have this sword? I have these things that like weigh, like I don't want this shit. I believe right now, well, I need to sell these things for sure. How am I on gems? Soul gems. I know I gotta... Oh, that's right. I actually need to start making... I have all these gems. And I need to make some... Uh, bows. But do I have... I'm actually doing good on weight. Do I have the dwarven smithing ability? I do not. I do have... Oh, I see. I'm almost there, and I have one perk to go. I almost have two perks. So really what I need to do is keep crafting. Yeah. I need to craft. I do have steel. Yeah, I just need to craft a bunch of stuff. Okay. Now with this guy, Ancestral Worship, protect him, defeat Val's Veron. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change this, my stream. So I'm gonna sign out really quick, dudes, and change the Twitch and just change it to Skyrim. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna stop it and I'll restart it right now.